Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Scarlet, and I have a bit of a story that I feel, first thing, we're not gonna fight, actually we will fight them. I have a bit of a story that I feel like I need to tell beforehand. Let's talk to these really kind folks first. But, whoa, hold it, you. Up ahead, the base of operation for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may notice it's the Sejin? I don't know. All these names, I can never say them. Yep, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourself around here, amigo, we'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Just going on a hunch here, but are you that Duke kid? You know, the piece of work we're out to get for declaring war on Team Star? Maybe I am. Maybe I am, he says. Cool as a cucumber. Honestly, not always the best policy, you know. You know what? Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Buzz off or get thrashed by me in battle, kid. What will it be? I'll take you on. I will thrash you in battle. Yeah, sassy kids like you are the worst. That's it. Prepare to get stomped into the dirt. Yeah, Azure takes this entire team by the balls, so I am not at all concerned about that. What do you have, though? Oh, the bird, really? I'm just gonna one-shot this thing. Wonderful. So actually, there was a bit of a change of plans. So we're gonna take care of Team Dark here, and then we're going to go fight the other two gym leaders. Because apparently that Dawn fan that kicked our ass is like level 45, according to Steven. So Steven said, go fight the gym leaders first and then come back to it. So I'm like, okay. Why did such a sassy kid have to be so strong? Because that's usually how it works. It's almost always how it works, actually. How the heck could I lose? Because you stink. Well, whatever. It's your problem now. Finish up here for me, would you, bud? Okay, thanks. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye. Hasta la vista. Wow, this kid is about to get his ass kicked because he was left hanging out to dry. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat with her about that attitude. Well, I'm going to go into the base now and give the rest of the squad the heads up. We'll come at you full force if you step foot inside, so might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amigo. Hasta la vista. I like how they have to have the little, like, star emoji. It's not an emoji, it's a symbol, whatever. Anyways, Cassiopeia is calling me. I see you took care of the guards. Nice work. Yes, you're welcome. Now hold up in the base is Team Star's Dark Crew, the Sejin squad. Their boss, Giacomo, I don't know, pretty much runs the whole of Team Star. He also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. The banging soundtrack, dude. He's a sharp guy, even though a declaration of war wouldn't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is to probably weigh you down with a wave of grunts to finish you off himself. No use trying to outthink strategic types like him. Bring him down with a head-on attack. Just give him defeat as many Pokemon as you can until the big man himself shows up. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off the phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Sejin squad off the map. You got it. I'm trying to see here. Like I said, Azure takes this entire team. But I'm trying... Luna would also be good because there are definitely a lot of dark fighting or like dark flying as well, like Murkrow we just saw. So I think Luna's also a great pick. And I don't know who else. Khan wouldn't make any sense to send in here. I think Suzuki would, or maybe Royce. Yeah, we'll do Luna, Azure, and Royce. We'll do the strongest group of people here. That sounds good to me. Yep, go. I'm waiting to actually like do the battling so I can tell my story and still get content out of the way. Hello, Clive. I almost said Burkst. Fusing the two. Seems like the folks behind Operation Star Fool are finally making a move against our base. That's actually pretty clever. You know what that means, gang? Time for us to shine bright and avenge our teammates. And hey, little intruder, just so you know, if you got the skills to defeat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss might deem you worthy to meet in person. Break a leg. No, that's not a way to commendate you. I want you to literally break a leg. Did you see Luna in the corner? She's already ready for them to fight. She's like, bring it on! Anyways, to tell my story here, while I hopefully do not die in the process. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Go get him. So I got home one day, right? And as I was walking downstairs, there was like a balloon in my ceiling. Like the drywall, there was like a hole, not a hole. There was like a lump in my ceiling, okay? So naturally, I was fairly confused and concerned as to what was going on. So I go and I get my dad, because it was late at night. I got home from work. But I get my dad, and it turns out that my fridge from upstairs was leaking, and that caused a lump in the ceiling, which from there my dad had to pop the balloon lump thing. So now there's a hole right next to me right now where I'm recording, and there's a bunch of like the carpet, because we have a carpet on our floor. Carpet's drenched right now. And so we're going to need a new carpet. And there's a pot with water in it, a bunch of drywall on the floor next to me. So I'm going to have to, like, it was so weird. And it went down the wall because the water was, like, in the room. So it went down the wall and it went behind my TV. Nothing is fried. Everything still works. But it went behind my TV as well. So I've been leaving the dehumidifier running. But there's, like, a massive patch of my carpet that is just soaked. So we're gonna have to like renovate the entire basement now, which is absolutely wonderful. Anyways, I felt like the need to tell that story. He's way above our level. We gotta get the boss. Gotta get the boss man. Oh yeah, they all have this car. I keep forgetting that. Oh, he's the DJ, I guess. He looks like somewhat like Guzma from Gen 7 or Sun and Moon. He looks a bit like him. But he also looks kind of like, I don't know. He looks goofy to me. I don't know why. It's the face. You done a real number on us, Party Crasher. Duke, was it? I'm Giacomo. At the deck, I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started! He definitely gives me Team Skull vibes. I like how the game even acknowledged the banging soundtrack. Oh, here's the Pawniard. Like I said, Azure takes this entire team. You don't really think things through, do you? Declaring war on Team Star is a real bad move. Yeah, no, he takes the whole frickin' thing. It doesn't even matter. So I actually want to use him as much as I can here. This beetle drop, burst your ears open! DJ Vice brings the house down! That did 0. How's that for an opening track? I'll spin you up good, Party Crasher. You did friggin' not even 10 damage to me. You did 6. I Aura Sphere one-shot this thing. So disappointing. Oh, wow. And now it already has the Rev Room. Time to up the tempo. The show ain't over yet. Whoa, okay, it gets Intimidate. Too bad I'm a special attacker. Alright, well, this was over before it even began. I think this is the first time I'm using Terra on Azure. Yeah, the fighting hat looks really sick. I like how it's like an uppercut. Don't care. Didn't ask. Almighty Ratio. Engage. I'm trying to stop myself from laughing. He was talking way too high and mighty for him to just get his ass kicked. That was really funny. I'm sorry. Yes, that's that. Oh, yeah, here we go. Dramatic flashback several years ago, about a year and a half ago, always a year and a half ago. Guess that's that. Oh, deja vu. What's up, Giacomo? Did something happen? The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff, so we had to chat and settle on a few plans. A few plans? Like for what? Operation Star, first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know how a ton of new members have joined up recently? Well, we figured we gotta make them some team rules, like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Nice, you come up with a great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? No thanks, way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be the president of the student council, but you know everyone ended up hating me after that, right? He used to be the prez? Really? Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after, like 5 minutes. I cannot help but concur. Male students' hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly. So you all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know that what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council prez isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by Giacomo I'm looking at now, I'd follow that any day. As would I. Okay. Thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the darn code. Oh my god, they almost said a swear. I did the best I could. I wrote that code myself and there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. So here, take my star badge, would you? Ah, look at us. Couple of homies chilling out. I'll give you this choice TM too. You earned it fair and square. Good! I need Zorak to... I need Khan to have an actual attacking move that's not knockoff. So this is how this party ends. Let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're pretty crazy strong, huh? You learned those trainer chops at the academy? Like what moves you should use and stuff? Nope. Huh? Okay. You like it at the academy? Having fun? I'm not at the academy. It's... No kidding. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, I shouldn't have said that around Clavel. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Whoa, wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxwell to style that up for you? I'm just after a quick word. Would you mind? Sure, I can tell it's going to be something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up for time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. It seems all of you and Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities. So why won't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal that we don't really know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours, are they? They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star. Like how they're a top champion who's the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us over the bosses to form a team. We call him the Big Boss. And where's this Big Boss of yours now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be a year and a half now. We thought that if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day. But the teachers kept pressing us to call it quits, and then we get party crashers like you two. Maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So Team Star and the Big Boss of yours, they're really that important to you? Hey, is the sky blue? Not right now, it's not. It's more like a dark blue. Let me put it in words you eggheads at the academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure. Alright, sure, I guess. Yeah, so 2 theories. Theory number 1, Big Boss is Cassiopeia. Kind of strange, I know, but even more outlandish. Theory number 2, Big Boss is Giovanni, or someone related to Giovanni. It's 100% not that. I just feel like saying that it could be. Duke, it's me. Giacomo's star badge is yours now, then. Oh, Giacomo? Giovanno? It's possible. I see. With his boss out of the picture, the second squad is pretty much done for. Now Giacomo too. Why do you always have to... You're obviously connected to them. Why do you reminisce about them every time? You're telling me to kick their asses. And then you get upset when I do it. Why? Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind right now. So Operation Starfall, you've taken on all but 2 bases. So it's fair to say it's going well. This is a good time to let you know what we're ultimately aiming to achieve. Our final goal is to defeat the mastermind that first recruited the 5 squad bosses and created Team Star. The one they call the Big Boss. Who is this Big Boss? I'd like to know. Who knows? They control the 5 squad bosses from the shadows. That's all anyone can say. If we defeat this person and get them to declare the team disbanded, that'll be it for Team Star. Since the Big Boss never set up their own base and keeps their identity hidden, I take it they're not one for the spotlight. But once all the squad bosses are out of action, the Big Boss will finally have to take the stage. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Wonderful. Can now make more kinds of team. Okay. Have your Pokemon learn strong moves so that they can continue to be used to the operation. My supplying unit rep should be with you soon. Which is Cassiopeia. Or not Cassiopeia, Penny. Penny is probably Cassiopeia, though. Let's be real with ourselves. Hey there, Duke. That does sound like a pretty serious phone call. Oh yeah, you couldn't see this because my recording was lagging in the last time this happened, and it shouldn't happen again. I think I know what was the reason for that. But anyway, she was licking Penny last time. I wasn't talking to you. He's gonna lick her again. Always with the licking. Ah! And then he gets knocked out. So that mastermind you were talking about, Cassiopeia mentioned them to me too. Team Star's founder, the person who caused all kinds of misery at the academy. If we don't take him down, I'll lose what I treasure most in the world. You'll lose your treasure? No, that's right. You need your reward. Here, take it before I forget. Wonderful. Alright, well, I'll be off then. Oh, and Duke, don't lose to those guys. All these weird-ass characters, bro. I'm telling you. We need to go and hit those gym leaders. Because as I stated earlier, Steven said that it'd be better if we go take care of them first. And I didn't mean to run into that no more. And I will take his advice. Because he definitely knows what he's doing. And there was one gym leader, actually, that he was specifically adamant about. Sorry, I'm gonna move Clover to the top here. There was one gym leader. I'm hitting the wrong button. That he was specifically adamant about. It was this guy, right here, Larry. I don't know who Larry is, but apparently Steven loves Larry, and apparently a lot of other people also love Larry. And I'm very excited to meet the guy. That's all I'm gonna. I have no clue who Larry is. I am very excited to meet him, though. I'm sure he will be a worthy adversary. This is the water world, I guess. Sea World. Oh, let me guess. Vault and Veluza. I'm late. Oh my god! Look at him go! Kofu, wait! Oh, he got away. How am I supposed to return this to him now? I think that was the gym leader that just hauled ass outside of that is one hell of a first impression, let me tell you. Oh hey, you're here as a gym challenger, right? Yep. I should have just said, I knew it, of course you are. The big man that just left is Kofu, leader of the Kaskarafa gym. He has a bit of a childlike side to him, and today he's run off to the market without his wallet. He'll be in trouble without it. That's where you come in, kind gym challenger. Could you please take Kofu's wallet to him? Yes. Oh, you're too kind. I'd give you a gym badge right now if I could. Here's his wallet. I'm counting on you. I wonder if this is the gym challenge. Oh, he has a little freaking, what's it called? You have a little Venonat on it. This can be your gym test here. If you do this for me, you pass. Kofu's headed to Porto Marinada. It's on the other side of the desert to the west. Be careful, though. There are many dangerous Pokemon in the desert. Alrighty. Can I take some of his money by any chance? Oh, there we go. I finally have some form of drip now. The Cacturn. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to tell you guys. Steven actually has a shiny Cacturn. Full odds, shiny Cacturn like I have Clover. I don't know. It was. He also has a shiny Tatsugiri, which I think that was also full odds. So he got very lucky with those two. Oh! I've been looking for one of those! Oh, no, I don't want to activate this. I'm going to throw your wallet at you. Shut up and take your money. Volt and Veluza, where in the world? You little flowers are getting battered by the sea breeze. Something fierce, but you don't care. What strong, pretty little flowers. Where in the world can I go find more like you? I love this guy. I love this guy. Tee-hee. Oh, shoot. I need to get down to the market. Look at him go. Look at him go. This is probably my favorite gym leader I have seen thus far. I love this guy. And what I would love more is a giraffe rig. Get in the Ultra Ball. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Oh my god, I have been... That was the first thing when I saw that, like, all the new Pokemon that got released. Frig Giraffe or whatever the freaking evolution's called. It's like, I need one of those. But we do have one. Though very small, the brain in its tail is still considered an important organ because it emits powerful psychic energy. Yes, and I know exactly what I'm nicknaming this thing. If we're continuing with the One Piece, I need to name him Kaku. Because Kaku is, for those of you who don't know, he's a member of CP9 or CP0, whatever the hell they're called now. And he is a giraffe. So I was like, that's a perfect nickname for him. So I had to name him Kaku. I'm going to get rid of Suzuki. We already have, it's already a normal type. Besides, there's another dragon type I'm actually have been eyeing. So we'll see about that. Oh, wait a minute. I was waiting for Royce to evolve. Oh, there we go. Look at him, bro. Okay, honestly, Skeledirge might be one of my favorite fire starters. He just looks so sick. The fiery bird changes shape when Skeledirge sings. Rumor has it that the bird was born when the fireball in Skeledirge's head gained a soul. That's really cool. I love this Pokemon so much. I love this Pokemon. Oh yeah, and it learns Torch Song. I forgot that it learns that. Torch Song as a move is nuts. It's crazy. Like, just, you gotta see it to believe it, my friend. Okay, here he is. Yo, take your wallet. Volt and Veluza, where in the world? Where in the world is my wallet? Without my wallet, I won't be able to get today's hot item. I'll get bought up by someone else. Don't worry, old man Kofu. I'll run and look for it right now. What do you want? Old man Kofu's in the middle of some super duper important ingredient buying. If you're thinking about trying to interrupt him, then I, his best apprentice, will have to stop you. So do you have something super important to say to us busy folks or what? This guy's a dick. This is super... That's what I have to say to you. You're a dick. Super important. I will see about that. Maybe a battle will shut your mouth. Dude, I'm gonna drop kick this guy. Like, royally drop kick him. Hugo. Ain't no way you're talking down to me and your name is Hugo. That is genuinely the saddest thing I've seen today. Also, W for having a Floatzel on your team. But you're such an idiot. It's crazy. Wow, that didn't kill. I'm actually kind of upset about that. As long as I'm faster, it should kill. Yeah, okay, there we go. There, no worries. No worries at all. When does freaking Clover level up or evolve? That's what I need to know. Shucks, I let old man Kofu down. Oh, now I've arrived at my destination. How wonderful. And you know what? Some part of me was genuinely thinking that she's probably going to evolve right now. Some part of me was thinking that. But now you guys get to see the shiny Gogoat. Oh my god, it looks so nice. It's kind of very zoomed in, but it looks so clean. Look at that. It looks so much cooler. It can sense the feelings of others by touching them with its horns. The species has assisted people with their work since 5,000 years ago. Oh my god, it looks so nice compared to the original. Aerial Ace. I don't really need to learn it. If not, I can always relearn it, so I don't really care. But there we go. We almost have a fully evolved team now. Dang it, that backfired. Now my wallet's empty too. Hey, step right up and tell me, what's all the ruckus about over here? Old man Kofu, seems this kid got something to say to you. What's that now? Customer here for little old walletless, moneyless me? What can I do for you? You forgot this. Volton Veluza, my wallet! Say what now? My lobby staff sent you out here to bring it to me? Ah, that's a huge help. Thanks for coming all this way. Yes, I should apologize for my little apprentice, too. Hope he didn't bother you too much. There's something here at the Porto Marina da auction that we really want to get our hands on. So as you can imagine, we were both a bit worked up to find I'd forgotten my wallet. Ladies and gents, you won't miss this. Here comes today's last item. Is it the item that he's looking for? Feast your eyes on the main event. I have here the legendary Wakame seaweed of the Hoenn region. Do I have any takers? Volton Veluza! I won't have to even touch it. I can see it's got the springy texture of seaweed chock full of nutrients. And just look at it. Look at how it catches the light and shines so brilliantly. Oh, and that rich, fresh aroma of something plucked straight out of the ocean. I need to get me some of that. Now listen, kid, if you want to challenge me at the Cascarafa gym, you're going to need some smarts. And this is the perfect place to test you. Get the winning bid on the seaweed for this old man. What's a winning bid? Well, you see here at the auction, you got to compete with our customers for goods. You got to be aware of how much money you have, of course. But the rest of your bids, the highest price gets to buy whatever's on sale. Here you are, fighting funds for the auction. Be smart with it, and with this old man, that seaweed. Oh my god, he gave me $50,000 to bid on this thing. Alright. I can't believe that this is the gym test. This is the gym test, really? 15,000. 20,000. 30,000. 40,000. And I get to keep $10,000! Look at me! That was amazing. You put those grown-up bidders to shame with your bidding skills. Thank you for winning the seaweed for this old man. I'll be taking it for now if you don't mind. This seaweed's a great catch. I'd be feeling low at the seabed if I failed to get my hands on it. If there's any of that money I gave you left, feel free to keep it as a tip. A $10,000 tip. You can even use it if you try your hand at the auction again if you like. Alrighty, I'm gonna head back to the I keep wanting to say Casa Kafara, but that's not it. Cascarafa gym now. Old man Kofu's gonna prepare a real good battle for you. See you there. And there he goes. He's going in the wrong direction, I'm pretty sure, but whatever. I can't believe that bidding was what was the gym test. I find that really funny for some reason. Hello, Tatsugiri. I do what? Whoa! 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 Okay! Okay! No! 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, at least I used memento. Where the hell have I ended up that everyone here is level 49? Alright, well, I think we're gonna end this video off here. In the next one, we're gonna go take down this water gym leader, and I can already tell you that Clover is gonna have a wonderful time doing this.